Hi, and thank you for listening to this introduction to the upcoming Empowering webinar series. Now that we're living in a digital era, this comes as an opportunity to move forward by learning digital skills. The first part of the series will focus on Google Apps and will be hosted by myself, Ana Patiño. I'm the programs manager at Empowering Latino Futures. This is an organization that's a nonprofit that focuses on education, community building, and empowering content programs. We also work with the community of authors, helping recognizing literature, doing book festivals, and other programs. Now, these series are brought to you in partnership with Grow with Google, a program offering free training, tools, and resources to help you grow your skills, career, and business. Thanks again for being here, and let's get started. First of all, you are going to need a Google account, in this case, a Gmail. So to create your account, the first step would be to go to google.com. So let's go to google.com. So when you go to the google.com page, you're going to see on the top right corner the option to sign in. In this case, to create your account, you would just need to sign in. If you don't want to create an account, they also offer some free accounts that you can use for testing. But if you don't need it, you can just look over the information that I'm going to provide and then you decide. So in this case, if you already have an account, you can sign in. If you don't, you can create one by going to create account. You can create it for yourself or to manage your business. In this case, I'm going to click manage my business. So I already have a Gmail account. I'm not going to create another one, but I'm going to show you how you create it. So let's say I'm going to create for Empowering Series. So in this case, I will create it with the exact name, Empowering Series. Now for the password, it doesn't matter. You can choose whatever password you want. And when you click next, in this case, it's going to show me that this username is already taken because I own that username already, but it's giving you some other options for the ones that are available, or you can create another variation for your Gmail. Now once you keep going with the steps, it's gonna show you, it's gonna get to the home page of your Gmail account. But since I already have it, I will not move forward on this, but if you keep going next and next, then you're gonna be able to have your account in a few minutes. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to close it and let's get started. So this is my home page for my Gmail account. Now this is the same format, and the first email you're going to receive is this one that's congratulating you for joining and more information regarding their apps and more resources they offer. Now first, we're gonna look into the applications. So this series are gonna focus on all the applications that are available for free when you have a Gmail account. In this case, you can see all the applications here that they have available, but well, these ones are not all. They still have more applications. Let's go to the more from Google to see all the applications they have available. Once you get to this page, you're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page. And at the bottom of the page, that's where you're going to see all the applications for everyday tasks. Now in this case, you can see there's Google Docs, Forms, Drive, your Gmail. These are all applications. There's a lot of different applications here, but now if you keep going, then you're gonna see the applications targeting businesses, so specific to businesses, especially the one for Google My Business. This is gonna be a key one once we start covering the information regarding businesses. So for those of you who don't know, Google My Business is the account needed to show up on a Google search. In this case, if I search restaurants near me on my Google search, then a listing comes up with different restaurants near me. And then there's also the map. So by having your Google My Business account, then you're going to show up in here in this listing. And so the way you do that is first having your Gmail account, which in theory we created, and then activating our Google My Business account. Right now we're not going to focus on that, but I just wanted to show you all the possibilities with this. And in order to show up here, you have to have that Google My Business account. Anyways, let's go back to our homepage for our Gmail. So we are here, and let's go to the applications once again by clicking on the 9-dotted icon with the apps. Let's go to Google My Drive. So for the drive, Google Drive, this is basically the format that you are going to see it as. In this case, I already have some files in here, but the same format applies. You're going to see the list of all the things you have, and basically what Google Drive is a storage on the cloud, online basically. You can save it here, you can share files here and connect with other people using different files in here. Now let's see how much storage. You basically have 15 gigabytes of storage available for all your items here. This might not be a lot, but considering that you're not saving a lot of videos and photos, then 15 gigabytes is enough. And if you run out of space, you can always go to buy storage, which they charge like $2. Let's take a look how much storage they might charge for adding more. In this case, 100 gigabytes of storage, they will charge you $2 per month. That's $20 per year, which in theory is not that bad. But at the moment, we don't even have to think about it. Now let's review the information that is here. First of all, in the plus new, you can create a folder here, new folder. Let's try it out. New folder. Okay, create. There you go, new folder is there. Then you can also upload files or folders in here. You can access or open new documents using the tools that are available here, or go to the more, and you're gonna see more options here. Now you can also connect more applications. If you click on the connect more apps, then it's gonna take you here where you're gonna find more applications. Later on, we might just explore applications such as Adobe Acrobat. This program is for PDFs, and if you don't have it, sometimes they have the free version available, but other times you just have to buy the Adobe Acrobat program for PDFs. If you don't have it, then this option might be good for you, but later on we're going to explore something on that. Okay, the share with me folder has all the files that other people have shared with me. In this case, Grow with Google has shared a file with me, well, many files with me. If I were to click in there, you can also see that I can save those files into my drive. For example, if I click here, save it in my drive, let's put it inside the tasks folder. Add a shortcut. So basically it's adding a shortcut. So if I go to my drive, I can see that if in the task folder, there you go, that's the shortcut for that file. But there's no need to do that if you already have them here, so it's okay leaving them here. Now for the recent, that's the files that you recently worked on, and so they're gonna be at the very top. The next option is for your favorites, basically. For example, let's open up a document and let's see what happens. How do you add them into your favorite? Well, basically you go next to the title, which is right here. The title of the document is always going to be there, and next to it there is the option for the little star in here. There you go. So just by selecting the little star, meaning if it's selected it will be yellow, There you go. Then they are gonna show up in this folder for the stair. Okay, let's close that, go back to here, and then you also have your trash basically. In this folder, of course, all the items that you delete are gonna go to this folder. You can select over here to empty the trash, or you can just leave them there in case you might have deleted the wrong item. In this case, I'm just going to leave them there. Now let's keep exploring by going to my drive. Okay, we're in the drive. We see these documents, but what if I want to share one of those documents? Let's say I want to share my new folder with somebody else. So in this case, you don't see options for sharing anywhere. But if you click on there, if you select it, then you're gonna see the options showing up. In this case, you can get the link to share with others. And there's the link. You can copy the link. And just by copying the link copied, then you are able to send this link by email to anyone. Now, if you read over here, it says only people added can open using the link. So you have to add these people who you're sending the link to. Or you can change the restrictions so anyone with the link can access it. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and change the link. And you can still do restrictions for those people. You can have them as a viewer, meaning they cannot edit anything in the folder or the document. Or you can have it as an editor, meaning they can organize, add, and edit files in the folder. So in this case, let's make them an editor. Okay, let's click done. The next option is adding people. In this case, let's say I add somebody else. Okay, this email, this person. Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna add this person to have access to this folder. Now I'm gonna notify the person, so by selecting this check mark, notify, and I'm gonna send them, please edit the document. The document's inside. Okay, I'm gonna have them as an editor rather than a viewer because I want them to edit the information in there. So, and that's the new folder is the one I want to share. So send. They are gonna receive a link with the access to this folder, and you can see that the little individual, like the person, it's gonna, for those folders that you have shared, you're gonna see the little icon that has a little person in there. So there's other folders I haven't shared, so they don't have that. Now you can, for example, this one is a blank folder I created, so I can just delete it with the option at the top. Now if you want to download the folder, you will go to the three-dotted icon, go to the very bottom where it says download. So in that case, I will download it, and it's gonna download as a zip folder. A zip folder, which you just double click on it, and that will be it. So very good, we already downloaded it. And basically that's all the information you need to know regarding your Google Drive. On the next part, we are going to cover other applications such as Google Meet, Calendar, Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and later on we're going to explore more of the applications. Thanks for being here, and we will see you on the next part.